So right now I'm going to tell you an investment that's going to make you double your gold in just a couple of weeks. So you're going to have to do this immediately as you see this video, because I'm recording this on the 10th. You have until the 11th at midnight to go buy as many Darkmoon decks as you can. And you can see here, I've stocked up on a bunch of them. I'm still going to buy more. I've been putting all my gold into these throughout the week whenever I find them cheap. And we're going to see the price. TSM says it's 2,700. TSM says the strength one is 2,800. I've been buying these for, you can see 2,150, 2,400. You see I have an intellect one here for 2,400. I've just been stocking up on these. I've also been stocking up on these Darkmoon card deaths. You can do this with every single Darkmoon deck right now. Every one of them is super cheap right now because of Darkmoon weekend. So we're gonna go to the auction house and see how every single one of these is under market value right now. I'm just gonna put in Darkmoon card, and every single one of these, watch this, 49%, 24%, 54% market value, 55% market value. Every single one of these, except maybe these two, the strength is approaching market value again, and Wrath is approaching market value again. Every single one of these is still super cheap. Intellect is still basically 20% off market value. These will probably return to 3,500 plus. I mean, it's got to return to at least minimum 3,500, and it'll probably go up more than that, 4,000 plus. They're just super cheap right now because of the Darkmoon weekend and people cashing in their decks. Blue Dragon is a good one because some people like to use it on Fezex because it works on there and you can regenerate mana using it, so it's good for hard mode. Death is a cheap one too because it's just so much below market value. But the main one that you're going to want to buy is Greatness, either Intellect or Agility or Strength. You're not going to buy Spirit. Spirit's not good for anyone. And if you're wondering why I'm so confident on this, is because we can see revenue. I'll put in Darkmoon card Greatness. Look at this. So I bought a bunch of these a month ago. So I bought them at this Darkmoon fair, the 5th of February. And I cashed them out. I waited at least a week. I waited from the 11th, I waited till the 18th. And then from here, I started cashing out on them because from this period, 2 weeks after the fair until the next fair, this is when the cards are most expensive because there's the least amount of them in the market. So for this week and this week, prices are going to go up. And we can apply the same logic to March. So I can expect from the 19th to the 1st of April, the Darkmoon card decks are going to go up in price. The only thing about this is once you get close to like the 29th and 30th, you got to make sure you sell them off by then because the quantity that gets sold per day is going to start going down as people realize they can just buy a Nobles deck and turn it in themselves at the next fair. So you want to get it turned in and sold before the 29th and 30th around here because prices will start dropping, the frequency of sales will start dropping, but besides that, as long as you sell them the week after the fair is gone, you should be able to make your money back. And I bought decks last month for 2,000 each, and I sold them for one 4,000, one for 3,800, another 3,800, another 3,800, one almost 5,000, and another one almost 5,000. So these two are like 2,800 gold profit. These ones are my worst. They're only 1,800 gold profit, and that's acting like 1,800 gold profit for no work is bad. And it's absolutely not. And then this one is about 2,000 gold profit, 2,100 gold. So 1,800 gold profit for just sitting on cards for a couple of weeks is an absolutely crazy investment, and I'm a believer that The same thing will repeat this month, because last month we had Alduar 2. I was worried that Alduar would tank the prices of cards with the new trinkets and whatnot, but there's still a lot of alts coming into the game and whatnot that just need greatness cards. People doing their dual spec or off spec or whatever. So I'm pretty confident that these cards will go back up in price again this month, and it's pretty much a safe investment from my opinion. And I'm going to be hoarding them here and selling them off throughout the month. And we're also going to look at, we'll put it in here, Darkmoon card, greatness. This one is the agility one. And we're going to see March 5th, it was 5,000 gold. It immediately drops when the fair comes to town. We're going to switch this to the last 90 days. You can see it always drops when the fair comes down. It spikes immediately before the fair, but there's not much market activity. And then it drops for the fair and rises back up every single time without fail. It always rises back up right before the fair comes back in the weeks before the fair. So I'm pretty confident that everybody should be investing in these cards right now, because they're gonna raise in value as the weeks go by after this Darkmoon fair closes. So if you're gonna go in on this investment with me, I'd love it if you comment and let me know how you do. Also subscribe to the channel and like this video if it gave you any insight that you didn't have previously, and look out for more guides in the future on investments and gold making.